Um, okay, now I'm gonna talk about the design. There was a rumor picture online, like if you look up like what'd you look up like iPhone second generation on Google Images. Here, I'll do it now. iPhone second generation. Or you can just do 2G for short, and you click on images. Um, the original picture, I'll look for it. I'll put a link to it in the video of the description, actually, and put it on my website too. But basically, what the picture looks like is it's the back of a black 8 gig glossy iPhone, and it's like sitting on a MacBook Pro, like on the keyboard, and it's like low resolution, and it was a rumor picture. Anyways, so if you go on AppleRumors.com, they like say what they think the next thing is gonna be. This was on AppleRumors.com, and later someone showed a picture of a glossy iPod case, and he said that was just an iPod case. It turns out the guy who said that was just an iPod case was wrong, because if you look at the the iPhone, sorry about that, I'm gonna be doing that often. If you look at the iPhone, or iPhone 3G, I should say, on Apple.com, there's it's black and glossy, just like the picture. There's also a white and glossy one, but that's only for 16 gig. Oh, they also lowered the price a lot, like a lot. It's $200 for the iPhone, the $200 for the 8 gig iPhone, and $300 for the 16 gig iPhone, which is really cheap. Like if you think about it, when I originally started, there was a 4 gig and an 8 gig. So the 8 gig would be like the 16 gig, like the powerful one and less powerful one. So the 8 gig, I believe, I think it was $500 or $600. But anyways, it was a lot more expensive. So I kind of like the new thing. Also, I heard that some people say that the new iPhone's thinner. Some people say that it's thicker. To me, it looks thinner, but I also heard that like they just changed the angles at the top. Like now at the top it curves like this, or instead it curves like that. So it looks more slanted, kind of like the iPod Touch. So that way it looks thinner, but it actually isn't. I don't know if that's a rumor or if it's true. What else? I'm trying not to miss anything. Okay, so also part of the third-party applications, I'm just gonna say the ones I can list off the top of my head. I'm not gonna look at them all. There was these were the ones I can remember. There was a Super Monkey Ball one with like 4 different characters and like 100 different levels, and you like move the path of the ball on the accelerometer like this. And it's kind of like that game where like there's a maze and there's like holes and you're trying to move the ball. Anyways, I say it looks really fun. It's one of the few ones which you have to pay for, but I say it's worth it. I'd buy it. There's also an eBay application, but you can only bid on that. You can't sell anything. After the eBay application, there was this doctor application where you can like look at doctor analysis. I'm just talking about the keynote, the most recent one, not the March 6th event. I'll talk about that like right after I talk about this one. What else was there? Oh, there's this weird game where you like shoot bubbles and stuff, and apparently it has to do with physics or something. That didn't really interest me that much. There was this like game where you're like, what's it called? Where you're like a warrior, and it's like in the Stone Age and stuff. That didn't really interest me that much either. I kind of like shooting games and stuff. Okay. There's also a new TV ad. I really like it. Personally, it's like one of my favorite ads. So basically, how the ad starts is it wants you to think that it's not an ad from Apple. It wants you to think that it's an ad from like Verizon or T-Mobile or someone that's jealous of iPhone. So you see like this really good security and these people like holding this box and like the security guard looking, and then they have to like type this code to open the door. And they go, finally, a phone has beat the iPhone. And then like you're getting ready, seeing what could actually be good enough to beat the iPhone. And it opens the box in like this cool mechanical way. And the new thing pops out and goes, the new iPhone 3G. I just thought that was really cool. Okay, so, what did I miss? There's Exchange, Microsoft Exchange, you can get that. Basically, what Exchange is also like push email, except for it's like, instead, you know how I said push email has like a 5-second delay? Instead of having a 5-second delay, it'll have like a 30-second delay, like it's much faster, like, yeah.